Welcome to my dissertation on rants. In this video I will be explaining my grievances with rants made via GoAnimate and Vyond, and why they are fundamentally flawed. What's a rant? If you've been a part of the GoAnimate community, or have watched GoAnimate cringe compilations, you have a good idea of what I'm talking about. However, many of you may not be familiar with them, so before explaining my criticism, I will go into details in what those are. In short, rants tend to be an explanation, in theory, of the issue someone has with something. Like a video form of an essay, however, as I will soon explain, that often these rants turn into utter nonsense. I'm going to say this now. I know that many of these rants are made by kids and teenagers, however, knowing this, I only wish to extend a helping hand to point out flaws of these rants. I am also not ignorant to the fact that some may be created by trolls and are bad on purpose. Immediately, these rants start off badly. Having your rant start off with an insult isn't inherently enticing due to the fact that it gives your viewers the impression that you have nothing of value to say, hence you resort to name-calling. Oftentimes many users will explain that a certain character or concept either likes or dislikes something. Normally this would be an interesting introspective into other opinions, however this is never the case. Usually it's explained that X, usually something or someone the author dislikes, likes the subject, and that Y, usually something or someone the author likes, dislikes the subject. Now if this were explained why said character or person likes or dislikes this, there would be no issue. However, this isn't done, and leaves the viewer with more questions than answers. On a more personal level, I care not for how someone would react to something. I would prefer the why, not the how. Continuing from this complaint, I also see this kind of commentary as more confirmation on how the author feels about a subject but not why. Do not be the kind of person who goes on a tangent about something somewhat related to what you're complaining about and don't provide any reasoning to why you dislike this new subject or what it does differently. No, telling your audience that something else is Googleplex better than your subject doesn't mean anything unless you explain why. If you do not do so, you aren't communicating your viewpoint and are just speaking utter nonsense. While there are certain exceptions, generally rants tend to end at this point. I'd aptly describe a good 95% of rants how William Shakespeare puts it: a walking shadow, a poor player, that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. In my opinion, this fully summarizes my thoughts quite elegantly about GoAnimate rants.